What really happened in the Ural Mountains in 1959? A question that has puzzled investigators and enthusiasts alike for more than 6 decades. This is a tale that begins in the heart of Russia, in the frigid, unforgiving terrain of the Ural Mountains. Here in 1959, a group of 9 experienced hikers set off on a journey that promised adventure and camaraderie. Little did they know it was a journey they would never return from. With their eyes set on the mountain's peak and hearts full of courage, these brave souls plunged into the wilderness, undeterred by the biting cold and challenging landscape. But as the days passed, something extraordinarily chilling occurred. One by one, all 9 hikers met their untimely demise, succumbing to circumstances that remain shrouded in mystery. No one knows what really transpired in those icy slopes, and their deaths remain one of the most chilling, unsolved mysteries in history. The adventure began innocently enough. Nestled in the heart of Russia, the city of Yekaterinburg witnessed the departure of 9 confident souls. Each member of this group was a seasoned hiker, their hearts filled with the thrill of the journey that lay ahead. Their destination, the formidable Ural Mountains, a range that has seen countless adventurers over the centuries. Their preparations were meticulous, their spirits high. They were experienced, well-versed with the lay of the land, and prepared for the harsh conditions they would encounter. Their gear was checked and rechecked, their route planned with precision. Each step they took was filled with anticipation, each breath heavy with excitement. As they journeyed towards the base of the mountains, their camaraderie and shared passion for adventure were palpable. They were ready and eager to conquer the Ural Mountains, their skills honed, and their plans laid out. Yet beneath the veil of this seemingly ordinary expedition, a sinister fate awaited them. Little did they know they were walking towards their doom. It was a sight that would chill the bones of the most seasoned investigators. In the heart of the Ural Mountains, a campsite lay abandoned, a haunting testament to a journey abruptly halted. The tent, once a safe haven for the 9 hikers, was now a canvas of chaos, torn and damaged, as if by a force that did not belong to this world. Inside, a scattering of personal belongings told a silent story of panic and hurried escape. Rations half-eaten, warm clothes left behind, and the eerie absence of footprints hinted at a flight in sheer terror. It was as if the hikers had vanished into thin air, leaving behind only a shadow of their existence. As investigators moved through the campsite, they were met with an unsettling quiet. The wind whispered through the trees, carrying with it the cold reality of the situation. The campsite was discovered, the belongings accounted for, the tent stood as a ghostly reminder of the expedition. But where were the hikers? The answer would prove to be more horrifying than anyone could have imagined. No one was prepared for what they would find in the icy wilderness of the Ural Mountains. It was a scene that bore the markings of a gruesome tragedy. The bodies of the 9 hikers lay scattered across the landscape, a chilling tableau that sent shivers down the spines of the rescuers. The hikers were found in various states of undress, some only in their underwear, despite the freezing temperatures. It was as if they had fled in a panic from the relative safety of their tent. But what could have prompted such a desperate escape in the middle of a frigid night? The bodies bore a collection of injuries that only added to the mystery. Broken bones and skull fractures were evident, but there was no sign of struggle, no external wounds to suggest a fight or an attack. Even more baffling was the presence of radiation on some of the hikers' clothes, a detail that would later fuel countless conspiracy theories. The official investigation that followed was no less perplexing. The cause of death was stated as a compelling natural force, a conclusion as vague and unsatisfying as the enigma itself. The report noted the hikers' strange behavior, their lack of clothing, the mysterious injuries, and the presence of radiation. Yet it offered no clear explanation, no definitive answer to the burning question: what happened to the Dyatlov group on that fateful night? The scene was a jigsaw puzzle with pieces that didn't quite fit. The tent cut from the inside, the footprints in the snow, suggesting a calm departure rather than a frenzied escape. The bodies laid out in the snow as though staged, each detail a paradox, each clue a dead end. As the rescue team packed up their grim discoveries and the snow began to cover the traces of the incident, the chilling reality sank in. 9 lives had been lost in circumstances so strange, so inexplicable, they defied comprehension. The mystery deepened, the theories multiplied. With no clear answers, speculation took hold. The mystery surrounding the Dyatlov Pass incident has birthed many theories, each more intriguing than the last. The first and perhaps most logical explanation is an avalanche. The hikers' injuries and their hasty exit from the tent could be attributed to a sudden snow slide. Yet, the lack of substantial physical evidence at the scene weakens this theory. Then there's hypothermia, a silent killer in cold, harsh environments. Disorientation and irrational behavior, common symptoms of severe hypothermia, could explain some of the strange circumstances, but it fails to account for the severe injuries some of the hikers sustained. A darker theory suggests military involvement. Could the hikers have stumbled upon a secret Soviet testing site, meeting their end as a result? It's a compelling idea, but one that lacks concrete evidence. The more outlandish theories involve the Yeti or extraterrestrial beings. The hiker's diary mentioned a snowman, and some point to strange lights in the sky. But these theories, fascinating as they may be, are largely dismissed due to their speculative nature. In 2020, a new theory emerged, proposing a small delayed avalanche as the cause. It seems plausible and has gained some traction. It suggests the hikers cut into their tent and fled, fearing another slide, only to succumb to the elements and injuries sustained in their panicked escape. Yet the truth remains elusive. The Dyatlov Pass incident continues to baffle and intrigue, the answers as elusive as a Siberian winter's dawn. Over half a century later, the Dyatlov Pass incident still haunts us. From the ominous Ural Mountains, the journey's commencement, to the eerie discovery of the campsite and the chilling findings of the hiker's fate, we've traversed the shadowy path of this enduring enigma. The many theories only amplify the intrigue, but the truth remains elusive. Thus, the fascination persists, the mystery unsolved. As we peer into the darkness of the Ural Mountains, we are left wondering, what really happened in 1959?